it's heavy rain, but it's not like, you know, well, I mean, we're in a really nice building. We're far away from things that could be dangerous, so it's nothing like, oh no, be wary for them. But still, oh man, this is just so weird for May in Uttar Pradesh, India. Usually during this month, it is hot, it is dry, it's 113, 115, 120 degrees Fahrenheit, completely dry, completely, like, no humidity at all, no chance of rain in the least. That's what this month is normally like. And during this lockdown that we've been having during the COVID-19 crisis, like, we had been getting like 2 heavy rains a week, which is a whole lot. And this one is heavier than any of them had been. It's now days since the hurricane went through. You know, there was that big cyclone that went through and ravaged up a lot of West Bengal, and a lot of places on the East Coast were really heavily hit. And that's entirely cleared up now. That's, I mean, you know, they're still dealing with the aftermath of it, but this isn't that. Anything from that, we had a little bit of a breeze that day. And temperatures, instead of being 110, were instead like 99, 98. And so that was it. That was our effect of the cyclone, of the hurricane. This is another random storm that is not that. But a huge, huge, huge heavy rain. I don't know how well you can see it in the videos, but it is literally heavy, heavy sheets of rain just pouring down here. Yes, any windows that are open on any side of the house, water is coming in, so we close them all up. We would like it to be open to have nice, fantastic, cool temperatures, but it's, you know, we don't want the inside of the house to get wet. But random, all of a sudden, crazy thunder and heavy rain. I mean, today was a little bit breezy, but it was still over 100. Oh, and there goes the lights outside. Our power has been out for about 10 minutes now. Nope, it's already unplugged. Our power has been out for about 10 minutes, but we have a battery backup that they call an inverter, which it's different from what in America we call an inverter. Here, it's a battery that charges when we have power, so that way when power cuts out like this, we can still run fans and lights. But right now, we really don't need to run any fans because it is really cool. It's like, it went down from 110 earlier today to now it's gotta be like at the most 90. It's probably, I'm sure it's in the lower 80s probably. Rain, rain, rain. And he's just getting the mist of it. He's not actually in the rain. But still, it's exciting getting, you know, after a whole day of being super hot, of being super, you know, you can only find, you know, occasionally being under the fans, you're fine, but otherwise, like, turn on the AC intermittently throughout the day. All of a sudden, right now, it's colder outside than we had the ACs set to. And windy, and little bits of mist, which are, wow, which are fantastic. Okay, so that was about 1 mile away. So that was over at about the Ganga. So it was probably just beyond the Ganga from here. Just beyond the Ganges River is where that hit. Because if you go straight this way from our house, you reach the Ganges, you reach the Ganga. Anyways, I'll turn off the video because I can't see all that much because of the darkness. Like, I see a lot more in person than I see through this phone, just because of the darkness, because the street lights went off and things. Quite often during storms like this, the city actually turns off the power purposely, um, to reduce the chances of a super bad thing happening. You know, like if power lines get knocked down, if things like that happen, and power is cut anyways, then there's no issue because it's just a downed wire which is off. And so during huge storms like this, they often turn off the power just before it, and then probably in the next 15 minutes or so they'll turn it back on, unless it picks up again, or even worse, or continues like this. So, so that's standard procedure here, but still it's crazy rains, crazy winds. You saw a bit of it before the power went out on the streets, and saw a couple of huge flashes of lightning and many other pretty big ones, even if not the streak. So there we are, 2020, the year of bizarre and strange. I mean, this wouldn't be, people would say, oh, maybe it's, cooler temperatures are happening because cars are off the road because of lockdown, but no, that wouldn't account for the thunder and lightning and storms. So this is just 2020 being 2020. All right, on that, have a good night. God bless. Jai Hind. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.